Kyle Hunter here from Sports Wagering University. Going to give you a real quick video breakdown of the CAA tournament. So the CAA tournament set to begin on Saturday with William and Mary and Northeastern. Neither of those teams likely to make a big impact in this conference tournament. But once we get a little bit farther into this, this is a tournament that I think is a bit more wide open than what the odds makers have it. I will pull up the numbers here real quick so you can see. Bet Online, for example, has this one Towson minus 115. Terrible price, to be honest. Minus 115 you shouldn't be taking when there's plus 140, plus 130 out there, many different places. Here at Bet Online, Hofstra is plus 350, Delaware plus 900, Drexel plus 900, UNC Wilmington plus 1,000, and Charleston plus 1,000. So that's interesting. In that, I believe that there's not many good values there at those prices. I will show you as we get into this too, that there are some better prices available some other places. If we go to, for example, I will pull up FanDuel here for some prices. FanDuel is Towson plus 140, Hofstra plus 350, Charleston plus 750, which is a worse price. So definitely shop around. Delaware plus 1,000, Drexel plus 1,000, and Wilmington plus 1,100. In this one, if we break this down from the conference, I do not see Towson being so much more dominant than the rest of the conference here that they should be laying this kind of price. Now, are they a good team? And should they be the favorite? Yes, but everything is price dependent. You know that. You can't just like a team and say, I'm going to take whatever price. In fact, when we look at this conference top down, I'm going to show you the shot quality numbers on this one here a little bit. Here we have the conference. Towson has been very fortunate in the conference. A negative number means they've been fortunate. A positive number means they're due for positive regression because they've been unfortunate. So Towson won a couple more games than they should have, 3 more games than they should have, according to shot quality in the conference. You have Wilmington and Towson up there at the top. If you look at Towson, there's a couple things that stand out about them to me that are a bit of a red flag. They're not great defensively. They're pretty good defensively. They do rely on the three-point shot quite a bit. I don't love teams that rely on the catch and shoot three in the conference tournaments. Remember, these are neutral site games, so that can be a bit tricky. I would stay away from teams that are really relying on three-pointers, especially if they're not great at defense. Towson's pretty good at defense, but not tremendous at defense. Look at some of their results here. Simon at Shot Quality does a great job. Definitely recommend checking out their work. In fact, Northeastern may be the first team they play here in this tournament, likely. They lost to them by 5 in the one game, should have won that one by 4, according to Shot Quality. And the other one, they won by 3 and should have won by 3. So they have not had a big edge even on Northeastern. That would likely be their first matchup. So I don't know. I just don't see the price being equal to what it is here. As far as teams that I think might have some value, if we pull back up and look at the rest of the Colonial, I think that Delaware is an intriguing team. They were 9-7. Shot Quality believes they should have been 11-5. My problem with Delaware is pretty jump shot dependent as well, and they're not very good on defense. They've been good at defending the rim, not great at defending three-pointers. This is a Delaware team that plays a lot of close games. I don't know if I want a team that plays a close game every time out. As far as the bracket, if we want to look at the bracket here on this one, this is a bracket that I think is more wide open than what it appears. The bracket here is as follows. We got William and Mary and Northeastern. The winner of that would play Towson. Remember, these games are played in Washington, D.C. as well. The venue here doesn't have very much of a pass, so we don't really know if this is an under venue or not like some of the others. Drexel and Delaware in the 4-5, Elon and UNCW. in the 7-2 matchup, and then Hofstra versus College of Charleston. I want to take somebody from the bottom of this bracket. I don't know if I'm going to put any money on this. I would probably either take Hofstra or UNC Wilmington here. You can get Hofstra at plus 350. I think Hofstra has a high upside. They're a team that plays a unique style. They will zone you some of the time. They like to run and get out in transition. I also like UNC Wilmington. They're a really well-coached team. I think Siddle is a very good coach for them. And if you're getting plus 1,100 for Wilmington, I think that's a pretty good price. So I'm going to look at this one a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any of my money on this one, but I think the only two places I would look would be UNC Wilmington or Hofstra. If you like Charleston, maybe there's some value on Charleston. Remember, money line rollovers can be a good way to go about this too. If you're getting a bad price, for example, I think Hofstra plus 350 is not high enough. They have to win multiple games here. 350 is an implied probability of 22% winning this tournament. I think if you do a money line rollover here each round, you get probably plus 500. So I would rather take that with Hofstra. UNC Wilmington plus 1,100 is a pretty good number, so that might be worth taking. But I do think that Hofstra is overvalued here in this one. Now, like I said, they should be the favorite. And will they win this thing? They may well win this thing. At the same time, the CAA is more wide open than what it looks like the odds makers think here. So I look forward to conference tournaments as we go. Remember to check out everything going on at Sports Wagering University. We have a college basketball class. That first one was taught by me and Kiev from the Odds Breakers, the free live class. And then we have a totals class that goes into case studies, an ATS class that goes into case studies. We have much more stuff coming out soon. Check out everything at sportswageringu.com. Sign up for the newsletter there. Follow on TikTok, Twitter. Subscribe to Sports Wagering University on YouTube. Also subscribe to Kyle Hunter Sports Picks on YouTube. And you can check out my work at Hunter Sports Picks. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Good luck betting all these conference tournaments. We'll see you next time.